Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight we have to talk about, is stock market pain coming? That's right. We got to worry about our assets, ladies and gentlemen, or are we having to worry about them? Stock market investing, asset appreciation, or asset depreciation? We're going to talk about this and a whole lot more because you guys know what time it is. It's SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And I want to thank you so much for being here and welcome. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to once again thank you so much for being here. And in the first 2 minutes, I want to say, please smash the like buttons. And you know why. So the YouTube gods know that we have a few people in the house watching the SSN Nation. And they're always watching SSN Nation anyhow. But that's another story altogether that I'll have to throw down a video one of these days. But oh well. So I want to welcome someone here in the house first because we have members of the channel with the icon that's already here. And we have Professor Auntie Val in the house. And of course, I mentioned she has the icon next to her name. And I want to thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And she says her tagline, good evening, fam, with the heart, with the strength and the support. Thank you so much once again. And we have Trucker Trey in the house. Thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream and already has some things to say about the stock market. I love it. You want to hedge against losses, buy into AMC and GameStop stock, or pretty much any of the meme stock shorts have to cover. Okay, Trucker Trey, I understand what you're saying. This is how it all started last year with Reddit, where the shorts had to cover. And then if you buy the stock and it rises, then shorts have to sell. Yes, we understand that here in the SSN Nation. But again, is stock market pain coming where the shorts are going to win anyhow? Well, we're about to find out because why? You know, the Federal Reserve, they're going to raise interest rates. But they are talking about maybe not 0.25, but heaven forbid, 0.5, half. I can't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't believe they have the nerve. And if they do it, then that means they are going to still buy the debt of these companies. So either way, it's not going to impact the top 10 percenters and their companies. That's all I'm going to say. So we're going to find out because I don't think they have the guts. They haven't had the guts for the last 2 years. So what makes me think they're going to have the guts now to wipe out their buddies? All right, here we are with Mr. Financial in the house, otherwise known as Curtis Davis, and he has the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And once again, he has his tagline in tow. Good evening, SSN family. And he has that ABMM logo. We got to make that a logo. Always be making money. Grab your money. Grab them bags, ladies and gentlemen. But you know you're going to have to do something to earn it the old-fashioned way. Notice I said earn it the old-fashioned way. Sometimes that means sweat equity. Sometimes that means the money you make, you have to use that to invest and take chances and take risks to earn more money down the road. I like more money down the road, ladies and gentlemen, for time, effort that you have spent already. And we like that passive income, which is what we're talking about in 2022. Look who else is in the house tonight. Victor Marrero is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he has his tagline in tow along with the icon next to his name. And in case you're new around here, the icon once again means you're a member of the channel, which also means you can join me on a live stream because you get special messages under the community tab with the link to join me on screen, or you can have the logo. But he has his tagline in tow. Hello, all, and let's do this. Thank you. We're going to do it tonight because we're talking about, is there going to be stock market pain coming? How about your stock market investing, ladies and gentlemen? Opportunity knocks all the time. And asset depreciation. Some of you may be saying, hey, Eric, are my assets going to go down? And some of you may be saying, asset depreciation, that means I get to make a tax write-off? Hey, I'm talking about both ways, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get into that tonight as well. And here's Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial. Yes, stock market pain. I agree with you. And here goes Trucker Tra trying to say, not with the DOJ and FBI on the short hedge funds. Well, Trucker Trey, we're all going to find out about all of that. I don't necessarily agree with you because top 10 percenters, they have lobbyists, they have awesome lawyers, they have people in the government, best buddies, FBI, heads of FBI departments, and the DOJ. So we'll see what happens. But with anything, when you have an oligarch type country, things don't tend to happen the way you would think as an ordinary citizen. So they may be messing around with the hedge funds and Citadel and all this and that and the other, but it's business as usual when they have the dark pools, when they're buying behind your back, not on the stock market. It's still going down. Nothing has changed. They're still able to tell when I place an order, they can go in front of me to buy and sell it and make profits off of me. Robinhood is free for a reason. Webull is free for a reason. Just keep that in mind. All right. So you can play around with those guys if you want. You could have won like last year. A lot of us did, where we actually were holding these things like, well, what can I say? If you go back 2 years, almost 2 years to the date, and when we say, hey, you might want to buy some AMC and GME, they were in single digits, meaning $5, $6, $4. So needless to say, a lot of us, when it went to 120, 220, I think it was time to sell, especially when you bought it $5, $6, $7. There was no reason to go past 220s, 240s, 250s, 300s. You better take them damn profits, thousands of percent. So we took our thousands of, I took my thousands of percent. Let's just put it that way. So once again, I understand what you're saying, but there's so much more going on in the market as well. That's all I want to say about that. Now, here we are. What did I miss? Square. Oh, here we are. Here's Mr. Financial already giving some stock strategy tips and so on and so forth. That's what we do here too, ladies and gentlemen, because this is Stop Struggling Now. So we have to go with all facets of financial freedom because we want our freedom papers. If you haven't gotten them already, what that means is you can be anywhere, anytime, any place that you want on the planet. That is freedom papers. Square, yes, I love it. Home Depot, I love that. Macy's, okay, they've been doing great. Earnings and revenue, this is going to be very interesting. I think Square is going to have, let's just say what it's going to be. It's probably going to have a pot. They're going to meet their expectation. Home Depot, let's just call it what it is. There's been a frenzy. Materials going up. They should also be doing well. Macy's, somehow, they are making record profits. So I think all their earnings and revenues are going to be good. I'd be shocked if they're turned down. Let me know what you guys think. Join the comment section here, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like what we're talking about, subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. Curtis Davis, let's see what else. Oil wells booming. There you go. It's going to be booming. It may go from 85 to 100 per barrel if Russia conflict takes off. There you go. There he goes. There he goes. The conflict has already taken off. The conflict started a year and a half ago, when Russia and Saudi Arabia said, we're just going to dump oil on the market. And remember when oil was down to near zero? It was zero a barrel at the time. The cost, it was crazy. So now, since there's nothing going on other than opening up of the economy, you have oil booming, prices going up. It's supply and demand, ladies and gentlemen. In 2020, people weren't out and about. So therefore, there's a glut of oil. So what happens in a capitalist society? Prices go down. In 2022, you start saying you can go out, you can go shopping, you don't have to wear a mask in certain locations, more people traveling. All of a sudden, they're taking advantage for all the losses they took last year. They said, we'll make up for it this year. Supply and demand. Now, if you want to avoid oil prices or gas prices, then I guess you might want to start thinking of riding a bicycle, electric vehicles. Just a thought. And speaking of electric vehicles, somebody might want to tell me, should we be investing in electric vehicles? Because I think NIO, which once again, if you were here 3 years ago when they did their IPO, they also were in single digits. If you were around last year in March, they were also in single digits. And once again, come on, thousands of percent on your money and you still didn't sell? That's being greedy. When it went up to $35, $38 a share after you bought it for $3, come on. You should have already sold it. Shouldn't have had a problem when it dropped down to $23, when it dropped down to $20, when it dropped down to $17. You should have then been buying more. That's the SSN Nation way, dollar cost average, either way, up or down, right? So if you'd have bought it at 30 and it drops to 20, you should have bought it 20 to get your dollar cost average down to around 25. When it dropped to 17, you might have bought some more. So then your dollar cost average would be down to 23 or 22. So when it goes back up to 25, you're in the green. That's how we roll around here. This is SSN Nation. Stop struggling now. It's not rocket science, but that's not what I'm going to be talking about tonight because stock market pain is coming. It all depends on which stocks you're picking or did not pick. Now, Trucker Trey already put in what they're saying. GME, GameStop, AMC, MIMS, Best Buy, Bed Bath and Beyond, the MIMS stocks, right? Those are going to be hot. Let's see what else we got. Here we go. Stock market crash means dividend growth stocks are going on sale. Trucker Trey, exactly my point. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday. That is on tap tonight. In fact, that is in queue for what I was going to talk about tonight. So thank you so much. He understands the situation because there's a win-win all the time, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to stay calm. When there's pain, there's opportunity. Instead of putting your head in the sand and watching CNBC and Bloomberg and Kramer and all these guys that report everything after it happens, you have to understand your playbook because this right here is exactly what I'm talking about, Trucker Trey, because all of us last year, we were talking about it. For instance, PSEC was $5. Gave people such as myself and others in the SSN Nation, if you invested in PSEC last year, you would be around 14, 15, 16, 17% dividends on your money invested last year. And not only that, we got so lucky, it went up to $8. Over a 50% increase in appreciation on the stock price. You got to love both happened. And so therefore, we are going to be right back where we were before. If there's stock market pain, Trucker Trey is exactly right. The dividend stocks go down. The price of the share of stock, the price of the share of stock goes down. That means the dividend percentage-wise increases. So the example I'm using, PSEC last year, we're getting 14, 15, 16% because the stock price was around $5 or something like that. This year, because it's $8 or $8.50 or 25 cents, we'll get into it. The dividend, now you're only earning around 8.3, 8.5% on your money. Huge difference, right? So that is exactly what Trucker Trey's talking about. That way you get to earn more, and you're going to need that, ladies and gentlemen. Inflation is here. So if you can find a spot where you can get double digits return on your investment, that's where you want to be. 10%. You want to be closer to 15 if you can get it, but it's going to be hard. But I'm going to show you some stocks here in a second. that we're going to be talking about. So thank you so much, Trucker Trey, for saying that. Eric, yes, dark pools, front runners, exactly. People, do you really think a person that has a lot of money and they're in the stock market, they're smarter than you? No, that's not the case. What's the case is they may know something that you don't know. They may have software, just like Mr. Financial saying here, that can front run what you're trying to buy. So if they know Citadel type people like Robinhood, you buy 100 shares of stock and you're going to buy it for, let's say, $100. And these guys, you hit the buy button, those guys get that order, and then they say, hey, wait a minute. We have this other order from somebody else who's selling for $95. So we're going to buy up all that, and then we're going to sell it to this guy at $100. You do that a few hundred times a day, your company will have billions of dollars in there. So that is what goes on Wall Street. So you don't have to be smart as long as you know that you can buy stocks before the actual execution of the order happens on Robinhood, Webull, a lot of other platforms. Yeah, people have been caught doing it. Just Google it. All right, we won't get into it tonight, but that's exactly it. And the dark pools, imagine being able to sell and buy stocks that aren't on the stock exchange. So in other words, GME, let's say. And so let's say you knew that you're a company that has shorts, but you have friends. So you're swapping stuff behind the scenes. Meanwhile, you're thinking the Reddit guys and all that are beating these guys down. Sure, they might have beaten them down by a few billions, but at the same time, they were able to swap and buy on the dark pools. So when the market was going up and down, they were still making money behind the scenes. Again, they're not smarter than you, but when you have the tools that can manipulate the market and do things that you can't do, they can still win. All right, just keep all these in mind. All right, Victor Marrero, I know he started his DR paper. That means Dominican Republic, ladies and gentlemen. In February of this year, 390K tourists have arrived in the Dominican Republic, or 210% more than February 2021 and 1% more than the same month. But in 2019, they are returning with a vengeance. And we still have moratoriums from countries to not allow their citizens to travel abroad. They just allowed the first Russian flights a few days ago. Imagine if they would have allowed it all along. There's other countries that have been blocking travel and tourism to leave their country. If they have 390 so far, let's just extrapolate the numbers. 390 divided by 3 weeks is 130. So this means they should end up with over 500,000 tourists to the Dominican Republic. Why does that matter to us here? Because we have over 30 people who are invested in pre-construction properties in the Dominican Republic, meaning no cost. No cost. There is a cost. No barriers to entry. No credit check, no qualifying. You put your 10% down, you pay monthly payments until they finish building it. 20 months, 24 months, 36 months. And then at the end of that time, you either pay it off in cash or you finance it. And then you turn around and do short-term rentals. So now you have assets, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of assets, that's asset depreciation that I was talking about. A lot of you, we haven't discussed this yet. Victor Marrero knows what I'm talking about. Other investors know what I'm talking about who invest in real estate. You can write off asset depreciation. We'll get into it, but there's other asset depreciations as well. But thank you so much for mentioning that because I love that information. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine what's going to happen when Kathmandu Park is in the Dominican Republic. Imagine what's going to happen when they have downtown built up and they're going to have some more Cirque du Soleil and some clubs and restaurants. And imagine what's going to happen when they have more plays, when they have a convention center and businesses are coming to town. Imagine when they have the Cana Rock done, when they have the Vista Cana Resort and Club done. Imagine all of this infrastructure that they're building Movies are going to be made over in the DR on the East Coast of the DR. All these little things happening. Movie stars and superstars are moving like 45 minutes outside of Punta Cana. Think about all this, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a destination, and for sure, just like Los Angeles, 80, 85, 79, 90, 95 degree weather, except LA is different. They don't have some as much rain as on the East Coast, as in the DR. But nonetheless, if you get 85, 80, 75 degree weather damn near all year long, what's a little humidity and what's a little wet? No worries, right? So this is what's going to happen. Trucker Trey at Curtis Davis, absolutely correct. Trucker Trey, once again, exactly. Victor Marrero, stock market is expected to be on fire, red tomorrow. Keep adding money, think long term. Thank you so much for that, Victor Marrero, because that's exactly what you should be thinking about the stock market. Do not think short term unless you have a plan. All right? Because we do have people here who they will simply take 20, 30, 40% profit and run with that. Buy the stock. It goes up 30%, 35%. They'll sell and take that because it all happened within a month or less, or 2 months or 3 months. Then other people believe in long-term investing because that is traditional. That's a better way, especially when you're talking about things such as Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and any up and coming EV makers, electric vehicle makers, and any of their suppliers. When a country like the United States has a president and they go, hey, we're trying to, get all electric by 2030, I believe is his mandate, what he's trying to do. And then GM and Ford goes, no worries, we got you. We're going to be all EV by 2025. Tesla's there already. Lucid is coming. Now you start seeing Porsche, these guys, all of a sudden, everybody's on in the game plan. So that means where should you be? It's only a matter of time. All right. Just keep thinking long term, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Curtis Davis, all discounts on gas in 2020 and 2021. They're taking the money back. Exactly. That's what people don't understand. That's all they're doing. This is a capitalist society. So they're just basically, and that's why if you guys checked out any of the airline prices during the president's holiday week, prices were off the charts. Prices were basically what you could have flown first class to Europe, that they were charging people to simply fly less than 1,000 miles. It was insanity. Victor, buying the dip, long-term, yes, more shares, 20% off. Exactly, Curtis Davis. That's what we have to do. Like Buffett says, when there's blood in the streets, now is the time to buy, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I've talked enough about this. Oh, hold on. I see the winner. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. The winner's in the house. Remember when we had that Super Bowl giveaway? I haven't been able to get in touch with him. He says he sent me emails, and so far I haven't received any emails, so I have to give it to him. Laser is here. So therefore, support at stopstrugglingnow.com or Eric at stopstrugglingnow.com. ERIC. Eric at stopstrugglingnow.com. You got to contact me, and we got to get him his gear, ladies and gentlemen. So I see him in the chat. So I had to mention that before I get to him. Curtis Davis with the icon says Ford looking to spin off EV division. Oh my, the stock could be undervalued. Oh my, yes indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm jumping on it, because their stock is already undervalued with the EV in there. And I found out a little birdie that, are these guys issuing some sort of small dividends? I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know. So here's the man of the hour that I'm talking about, Laser. He's the winner of the Super Bowl giveaway, the Auntie Val Super Bowl giveaway. He's going to get some gear, ladies and gentlemen. So he needs to get in touch with me. Let me know which gear he chose, and we'll go from there. It had to do, maybe he doesn't know where he's supposed to pick from, but we'll get in touch with all of that. So we'll have to reveal. He's the winner. This man on the screen, Laser. I can't remember the number. He was the closest on both numbers. So he ends up with less points and closest to both numbers. So he's the winner. So again, thank you so much, Laser, for being here. Thank you so much for participating in the SSN Nation Auntie Val giveaway for the Super Bowl. Much appreciated. So you get some gear. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The man's in the house. Curtis Davis, once again, pocketing the difference. $5 times a million shares, sitting on making billions. That's how they roll. That doesn't mean they're smarter, but they have a system that allows them to make a hell of a lot more money than you and then go to their country clubs and laugh at your ass. All right? Just think about that. They're making fun of you while you're trying to out here invest in the only way that you can invest, right? You don't get to sit there and go, hey, look at there. Look at there. I thought I was going to be able to buy that. Let's call it AMC. I don't know what the price is. I thought I was going to be able to buy AMC. I was going to have to pay $20 a share, but look at here. Somebody's going to sell their shares for $12. And somebody over here is trying to buy their shares for $25. Yeah, let's buy it and sell it to those guys. Make double our money today on those particular shares. I'm just saying, this is just crazy nonsense while you're out here busting your ass. Other people getting free rides. Curtis Davis, many mass mandates coming in U.S. and certain cruise events. The travel domestic economy may explode. Exactly. Ending mandates. Exactly. That's what's going to happen. Vanessa, Gates in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And the icon is next to her name. Thank you so much for being here. And she says, hey, boss and SSN fam, hello to you too, Vanessa Gate. Appreciate you being here once again. And Stella Luna, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you too. Blessings. Following Victor's comment, this is why there was an article in the paper today that indicated $80 million is going to be invested to expand the Punta Cana airport. Thank you so much, Stella Luna. Oh my goodness, I am getting so excited, ladies and gentlemen. My. You wouldn't believe it. I'm talking with one of my daughters today, and I'm sitting there saying, yeah, what are you investing in? And she's like, well, I'm thinking about this. And I'm like, hey, this is what I've been talking about, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. And the reason why it came up is because we might as well get into this. It came up because she was like, I think I might want to do Fundrise or something like that. And I said, whoa, wait a minute now. And this is a good topic of conversation we need to have right now, because we'll get into the stock stuff in a second. Because I was like, wait a minute. You do realize Fundrise gives you like 5%, 6%, 8% on your money. First of all, for every $1,000, you're getting 5%, 6%, and your money's locked up. So then I was like, well, if you just want 5 or 6% on your money, you could just easily just buy dividend stocks that give you 8% on your money, and it's liquid. It's not held for indefinite amount of time whenever they want to sell it. So that's the first problem that I said. Your money's locked and you're earning 5% on your money. What the heck is that? So my favorite guy, Cardone, right? That's my favorite ripoff artist guy. But I said, I don't really know about Fundrise that good. I know what Mr. Cardone does. I said, and the second thing, they're using your money for the down payment to buy those properties. So let me give you an example. They tell you I'm buying a Class A $10 million apartment complex. They get enough people that's going to invest $2.5 million. That's 25%. They walk into the bank and say, hey, I need 25%. I need $10 million. They say, you have 2.5? They go, yeah, I got 2.5. Okay, here's a loan. So in essence, all the investors paid for it to get the loan. Now, here's the problem. While they're doing their management and doing all this stuff, they're taking fees for doing it. And I'm like, wait, I helped buy this thing. I should be getting more than 5%. I should be getting some of those profits up there too. You shouldn't be able to take 1% or 1.5% off the top because you're managing the property. What are you talking about? I'm the one that actually bought it for you. Anybody can get a loan if they got 25% down for commercials. Come on. All right. But anyhow, I digress. So I'm sitting there like my money's locked. I get only 5%, and I'm paying them a fee to manage my money instead of them giving me more profit. And it's locked for 3 or 4 or 5 years. Who knows how long? Then when they sell it, okay, you would think that there's a profit of, I'll use $1 million. You would think that they would say, okay, we're going to share the profit with all the shareholders. But no, these guys have clauses where they can be taking 10%, 20% off the top. They could take off like 200 grand and then give you guys the leftovers. So they're winning again. Then in the case of Mr. Cardone, the guy talking all the crap. That's right, you hear me. Here's what he does. He does the same thing, except there's one little twist that he doesn't tell you about. He's done this twist before. I don't know if he's still doing it. But that same $10 million apartments that he told you that he's buying, and you gave him $2.5 million, little did you know, it really only cost $9 million to buy that apartment complex. And then he resold it to the fund that you're in for $10 million and took $1 million off the top, then charges you a management fee, and then wants to take off some more percentages, just like an ETF or an index fund, for his yearly management. Then when he sells it, yes, he's taking his 10, 15, 20, 30% off the top and gives you the leftovers. Now you see why the man is smiling, running around, buying jets, doing all this stuff, and you gave him all the money to do it, and he's still taking the money on the other side of the fence. But he's a winner, though. But meanwhile, you could have kept the money yourself, and you could be making much more profits than what you're getting after your money sits at Fundrise, Cardone, whatever garbage stuff, 5%, 6%, 8%. It starts adding up, ladies and gentlemen, especially when inflation is 15%. What you gonna do now? What's 5% gonna do for you? Now, that's why we talk about real estate and buying pre-construction properties, because not only are we locking in today's prices, we're also buying in short-term rental markets where you now can get 10, 15, 20, 30% on your money from rentals. That's a lifetime. Passive income for life. That's all I'm trying to say regarding that. Let's get into it a little bit more later, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We have G Code 410 in the house. He has the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Money Make It Monday live stream. One of our newest members is in the house tonight. That is G Code. And he says, late but great. Good evening, SSN fam. G Code 410, you're never late, my man, because we always have replay. And whatever else, you can always ask questions here in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. And after this live stream and it's over, you can always ask questions in the comments section and veer over here, the comment section to the right-hand side. Okay? You have investors, you have bankers, you have real estate professionals, you have lenders, all in the house, ladies and gentlemen. That's why this community that we have is awesome. So you can get help. And oh, by the way, we don't charge here. We don't have courses to sell, because you know why? We make money for real. That's right. We don't need to sell courses. I'm just saying, we don't need to sell books to make you believe that you can make money within a month, make $1 million in a month, make $1 million in 6 months. That's not how it works, ladies and gentlemen. You start your investment journey, keep working towards it, and you never know what surprises will happen. Just like when we bought NEO, nobody knew it was going to be $40 a share, and 2 years later. Just like when we bought GME last year, 2020, actually not last year. So 2020, it goes down. Nobody knew that $4, $3, $4, $5 shares would be 200. But it works in our favor. That's all I'm trying to tell you, right? So you have to be in the game to win. But there's nothing wrong with taking your time. All right. So G Code, nothing wrong with coming in a little bit late. Everybody has a different timeline. Laser, I followed you on Twitter and messaged you. Thank you so much, Laser. I appreciate it. So speaking of that, I like to do real time because I can't, he sent me a message in the comments section, said he emailed me, and then I didn't see any email from him. So now I'm going over here to Twitter just to make sure, just so we can make sure, man, because we do receipts here. I gotta make sure that people know that I sent you the gear that you picked and chose. That whatever gear it was, I don't know yet, but I don't have a message from you. You have to be at Struggling Now. On Twitter, it's Struggling Now. The link is down below in the description. And also, if you want free stocks from Robinhood and Webull, there's links down below. If you want free $10 of Bitcoin from Coinbase, the link is down below. If you want some other things, the links are down below. So scour, but at the very bottom, look for the Twitter if you want to do that. But it's a lot simpler if you just email me at eric@stopstrugglingnow.com or support@stopstrugglingnow. And no, I don't have any message on Twitter from you. Nothing. Let me see if I have any mentions or something. No. I don't have anything. So either way, you can send me at strugglingnow.com. It's not Stop Struggling Now on Twitter. It's Struggling Now on Twitter. And just send me an email at eric@stopstrugglingnow or support@stopstrugglingnow. All right. So hopefully that works, Laser. All right. Ford brought the dividend back, period. Yes. Trucker Trey. I know, but I think it was only like 1 cent or 2 cents. So it wasn't that great, but still, that's better than nothing. And we're going to have appreciation, I feel. Anyhow, so I'm going to start getting into some things because you guys, what we do here is a little bit differently than most places. We like to talk about information. And here's the first part of what's going to come down. The Fed minutes. All right. Let's see what's happening here. All right. The Fed minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Minutes show Fed ready to raise rates, shrink balance sheet soon. Okay. Let's just get real. Once again, you guys got to take off the rose-colored glasses. You notice this shrink balance sheet soon nonsense? That's just a ploy. All right. They know good and well they're not going to stop buying these companies' debts and giving them free money. So I don't know what they're talking about here. We know that. That gives the top 1%ers and top 10%ers and their companies that a better way to beat our ass. Okay, let's just put it that way. We're all in the same money-making business, except some people, they get their debt bought so then they can use that money. Fed raising interest rates. What's going to happen? Does anybody know what happens? What actually happens when the Fed raises the interest rates? I want to know, because you know what's interesting in America? You can Google the question, which is what I've done. And the funny thing is, they just tell you straight up. As a general rule of thumb, when the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, it causes the stock market to go up. Is SSN Nation members, there might be some new members here, new people watching who doesn't know that this is what's supposed to happen. So as long as the Federal Reserve keeps interest rates low, which they have done for the last almost 2 years, now you know why the stock market is near all-time highs. Because they get to borrow money at almost 0%, and then they get a turn around and buy their own stocks back, buy other companies, do all this stuff. And so what if it goes bad? They'll just buy their debt. Whoops, we messed up. So what? They got free money anyhow. So that inflates the stock market, which now means the CEOs get 20 billion, 10 billion, 10 million, 25 million, $60 million in compensation packages. This is crazy. But you can see it right here. When the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, it causes the stock market to go up. When the Federal Reserve raises interest rates, it causes the stock market to go down. And you guys know where this comes from. Investopedia, one of my favorite places. All right. This is general information that people can just go look up. But because we're here in the SSN Nation, I like to bring it to the forefront so you guys understand. Everybody knows what's supposed to happen, but everybody doesn't. You know why? They got you working 40, 50, 60 hours a week in debt, trying to live paycheck to paycheck. So you don't have time to find out and look at this free available information. So you didn't realize when they cut rates, why the stocks go up and why you should be buying the Amazons, the Teslas, the Facebooks, the everybody damn near that's big time companies, right? You didn't realize that. Okay. So that's why they get to stay ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. It's not rocket science. It's not that hard. All right. Now, let's put it the other way, because the stock market, that's too easy. We know what's going to generally happen. What's going to happen when the real estate market kicks in with higher interest rates? Everybody should know what that means by now. That means that if the interest rate goes up, let's see, hold on, let me see what Google says. Let me go check something out. Okay, as mortgage rates rise, buyers will likely pull back, easing the competition for today's limited supply of housing. Rising rates will also spur a drop in refinancing as the incentive to refinance and take on the costs that come with it wanes. Price may also slow, but it says consumers should not expect a decline. All right. I don't know about you, but once again, Google is going to be wrong. When the Federal Reserve raises the interest rates, if you start having people not buying homes and they sit on the market for months, they are going to go down. They will wane. And also, as long as the Federal Reserve keeps printing money to their friends and really doesn't cut them off, then the housing market will stay almost nearly the same, because that free money, they'll be buying up zip codes. All right. They're manipulating everybody and everything. You got to understand that. That's why you need your ownership, your piece of the pie, because if you own it and the price goes up, guess what? You win. You win too. And you didn't have to do all the finagling, backdoor moves. You get the win just because you just bought something, just like all the winners right now, whose home prices have went up 20% year over year. Now, somebody who bought a house for $250,000, $300,000, they now have almost a $500,000 to $600,000 sale price. The only problem is you can't sell it, because where are you going to live when all the homes went up equally the same? So you sell your $600,000 house. Now you got to go find a $600,000 house, because there are no more $250,000 houses in your neighborhoods. So what do? Well, we talked about this before, since this is SSN Nation Money Making Mondays. And again, please smash the like button, because what else can we do? Some of you might be saying, I talked about it. It wasn't Money Making Mondays. It was on another live stream. There's something to be said that you should be selling your home right now, before the Federal Reserve cuts rates, where it makes it almost they put a barrier into place for any new buyers, because now it's going to take more money to qualify, because the interest rate is now higher, which means your monthly mortgage is now higher. So you would sell your house now, and just like the example I said, what are you going to do with the $600,000 house when all the homes are $600,000? So you don't win. Well, what you do, ladies and gentlemen, is what's wrong with the little sacrifice? So what I'm trying to get at is, imagine having a $300,000 house. You sell it for $600,000. You have $300,000. What's wrong with saying, maybe I should go get me a little house somewhere for $100,000, $50,000, whatever, $200,000. And I'm going to stay there for a little bit. And it's paid free and clear. If you want to do that, I don't suggest you pay free and clear, but let's say you do free and clear. Now, your 200, you still have, or 150, whatever the case may be. You don't need to do visions of grandeur. Now your house is free and clear. You have about $150,000 still left over in cash. So now you live in that house, free and clear. Listen to the game plan, ladies and gentlemen. So, and don't worry about taxes, all right? You got enough. Capital gains, you have exemptions, $250,000 and all that. Don't worry about it. And you rebought some more real estate, so you're not going to have a tax implication. So you go buy $150,000 little house. That's another asset. You live in there. And why are you going to live there? You're not thinking clearly, maybe. You're going to live there until the next housing crisis occurs. So when they go on sale for 40% off, now you raise back in and say, you know what? I think I want to go get that house over here for 200. I mean, not 200. That's $600,000 neighborhood. I kind of like that neighborhood. But now those houses are now 400,000 again, 425. And now you walk over there and say, thank you very much. Here's your 10% down. Give me my mortgage. You still have $100,000 in the bank. Still have the same neighborhood and lifestyle, except you had to do 1 year, 1.5 years or maximum of living somewhere else. But remember, you still have an asset sitting there that you're going to be able to rent and have income coming in to help you pay for this new asset that you just bought at 40% off or 50% off. I know some of you are like, he's dreaming. No, it just happened 12 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. 2008, 2009, 2010, the Great Recession. But guess what? It also happened in the 90s. It also happened in the 80s, late 80s, mid to late 90s. It always happens, ladies and gentlemen, because the Federal Reserve always raises interest rates and decreases interest rates to try to deal with inflation. And of course, they're manipulating for their friends, so they have to do that. All right. Now, that's the playbook, ladies and gentlemen. Or you can go the other route. Keep living in the same house you live in. Don't do anything. All right, let me know what you guys think. Here we go. I've been talking enough tonight. All right, Ford bought the dividend back. Yes, Trucker Trade, thank you so much. Eric, he's the master negotiations of DR property since 2020 and getting 20 to 30% back on a yearly return, 2 to 3K per month plus tourism exploding. Exactly, Curtis Davis. That is what we are talking about. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to pre-construction, there's something to be said when you're paying 0% over the course of 1 to 2 to 3 years for your down payment, and there's inflation going on. So what used to be worth $1,000 a month, now you have 10%. Now it's almost like paying $900 per month. But the beauty of it is your property value is going up as well. Keep that in mind, okay? Because you can't build the same thing again at the same price. Materials cost more. So now you just win by default. Even if home prices go down, you're still going to win. All right? Because now you have an asset that you can rent, but you bought it so cheap that even if you got $30,000 a year, because you bought for less than 300 grand, you bought for 100 grand, 150 grand, 200 grand, but you still get $30,000 in profits. That's over 10%, ladies and gentlemen, 15%. It's a beautiful thing. All right. That's why the DR playbook and pre-construction playbook, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're doing Tulum, Mexico, Merida, Mexico, Costa Rica, Belize, it doesn't matter. The same playbook. The Philippines, same playbook. Hey, Vanessa Comagate, hey, Curtis Davis, hey, fam, what would be the top 10 dividend stocks? Got a shop. Vanessa Comagate, I'm pretty sure Mr. Financial is going to have some. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 listed tonight. And by the way, I do know there is no, I don't know what top 10 dividends mean, but we went over some on Friday, by the way. But we're going to get into it because, oh, not Friday, sorry. If you guys were on social media, I actually posted a meme last week about the top 10 dividend stocks. And it wasn't the ones that's on this list right here. It's a different list, but it went from 4% to 8%, 8.5%. All right. So we're going to get into that shortly, too. I'm going to bring that up. You know how we do this. Preach, boss, preach. Vanessa Comagate, thank you so much. Yeah, I sent a message on Twitter and emailed you. Laser, I don't have a message. I don't know how you're spelling Stop Struggling Now. I don't have it because I can check my emails. Hold on. I think, let me see. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Hold on. Let me check junk. No, yesterday. That's the only thing. I don't have anything from you, Laser. Unless, well, I have a few that I haven't opened yet. So maybe, well, just please send me another email because I don't have it in junk and then I don't know your real name. So maybe that's something else. All right. By the way, speaking of real estate, let me know what you guys thought about buying that lot for $60,000 in the DR in the Vistacana and building a 2,750 square foot custom home for $153,000 for a total of $213,000. You could have a 2,750 square foot home, 2 floors, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath. Actually, it's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, because the servants' quarters or maid quarters is a twin bed, and you can count that as a bedroom because it has a shower, a twin bed possibly can be in there, and it still has a toilet and a full bath. So in essence, it's 5 bedroom, like I said, 5.5 baths. That sleeps 4 bedrooms is 8. Sofa sleepers 10, 11. And you guys, if you saw the latest video, and a lot of people did not, if you saw the latest video, I actually did a rundown at around the 16, 17-minute mark on the Airbnbs. What happens when you have a 10 sleeper in Airbnb right now? And I use March 11th through the 18th. And everybody, you could see it, $500, $800, $1,000, $1,200 for a villa rental per night, not per week, per night. I'm just saying, you guys are in the right ball game. All right. All right. Let me double check. All right, Laser. Yeah, I don't have anything from you, Laser. So we got to get this on. I like giving receipts. You know how it goes. I think it's 20 or 40 cents per share. Yeah, it used to be, what was it before? 60 cents. But if it's back up to 20 cents per share and they're around $23, that's pretty good. That's under 10%, but that's still good. I mean, hey, we all know we're into F, man. F is Ford. Vanessa, good to see you at Chili Davis. That's right. Mr. Financial has, oh, by the way, Chili Davis, aka Mr. Financial. Also, you got to check out his channel, ladies and gentlemen. You go over there, subscribe, because why? He actually gives updates on the stock market throughout the day and some of the stocks that you guys should be picking, like his Nvidia. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's the man 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. Hey, guys, get Nvidia, get AMD, get Teladoc. He's talking about all these stocks, which are now double, triple, 3, 4, 5 times the amount. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what you're going to miss here in the SSN Nation. And this is also why we have suppression going on from YouTube, because we actually give you guys the real deal on stuff that is not mainstream. Before the fact, right? Nobody was talking about Neo and buying Dave and Buster's. I'm sitting in front of Dave and Buster's 2 years ago, and I start the video out. Hey, you might want to go get some of this shares of stock for $5 a share. Nobody was talking about it, but it's all right. We're all here now. We're going to be talking about something else. Eric, I had a question. A YouTube said he was selling his 600K home for 200K profit, no taxes. Can this make sense? He states he can rate under 1,400, wait for home prices to drop. And rent. Oh, yeah, he can rent under 1,400. That's correct. That's the playbook. Exactly. That's a similar playbook, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to take the 200K. Yeah, because when you sell a home, you have a 250 capital gains exemption. So as long as his profit is 250K or less, he doesn't have to pay any taxes. And there's also something to be said as well. So I'll give you another example. Let's just say he sold a 600K home and he had a 300K profit. Then he still has that 250 exemption. But if he turns around and with, I can't remember, don't hold me to this, but I think if you turn around and sell within a year or buy another property within a year, then that takes down your 350. So he could have turned around and bought another place for, like, let's say 200 grand, which would be a shack, let's say. And then he still wouldn't have had to pay because he would be below the 250 capital gains exemption. So yes, he would not have to pay tax. And yes, the playbook, he's going to go rent for $1,400 a month. So now some people might be going, well, wait a minute, $1,400, that's 18. So he might be paying $20,000 over the course of 1 year. But that just means he still has 180. And oh, by the way, some of his profit, if he's holding it, do you really think he's going to keep it in a duffel bag? No. What he's going to do is go buy some dividend stocks or something that's going to give him some money, make him some money on on the $200 profit. So think about this. It's going to cost him $20,000 a year for his rental, but he's going to put up, who knows, maybe 100,000, 150,000 into some something that's going to earn him back money, whether it's 5%, safe of all safes, but maybe he's going to put it in a 10%. So now he gets 10 to 15 to 20,000, depending on how much it is that he has invested every year to pay for the rental of 1,400. You see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you have assets? You can start making moves that other people can't make. And so then I know who this is, actually. I know who this is because I actually made a comment on the video. And I said on the video, I said, imagine something to the effect of, imagine if you had a house that was already paid off free and clear already. And you didn't have to pay well, I didn't know he was going to pay 1,400. But imagine if you didn't have to pay for rent because you already bought a house already that's free and clear. When. That's where you're going with this, ladies and gentlemen. The SSN Nation members, you guys didn't know where you were going when I was talking about real estate before, but that's where you're going, because just like Victor Marrero's over here making his investments at Margaritaville, that investment allows him to do things that hardly anybody else can do. He can pay off his homes, his properties, and do everything. So now he gets to be able to he could do the same thing. He could sell his home. He could have a place that's free and clear that he can just go stay in. And then when the stock market, real estate market crash or goes down enough, he could just open up that big duffel bag of cash and go, yeah, remember when I sold that for 600,000? And now the same neighborhood, I can get this for 450, 400. I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm back. So now he's getting that. He's gotten the 200 plus. He's not losing anything. And so he's been able to use that money to make other investments, to make more money off the money, have the money working. All right. Yeah, I actually know who this is, come to think of it. It's all right. Vanessa Comagate, Chili Davis. I'm going to check out your site for some tips. There you go. Chili Davis here on YouTube. Go check him out. Subscribe to the channel because he gives updates along the day that could help you if you're trying to do investing. But remember, investing is long term. Remember, you're supposed to do your due diligence. All of that. Trucker Trey, Stag, Main, Gain, Land, PG, MMM, J&J. Oh my, he's giving me some ETFs and everything. Those are all good dividend stocks. Okay, Trucker Trey, I see you. I see you trying to give out some info. I like it, man. I like it. He's even giving out some ETFs and index funds. Love it. Johnson & Johnson. Wow. I like it. Oh, Maine. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about Maine years ago. The reason why Maine was undervalued, they were giving out like $1, I think it was $1 a share. I sold my Maine because it went up like 50%, 40%, something like that. All these are good. Procter & Gamble. I love it. I love it. Very nice, Trucker Trey. Vanessa Comagate, I believe you were asking about top 10. These aren't top 10s, but they still give off dividends. All you got to do is just, Google them, and then they'll come up. All right? So hopefully that helps you out. All right, cool. Thanks, Boston fam. Chili Davis, Vanessa Comagate, Apple, MGM, PSEC, Home Depot, Ford, but there's many, but I like Eric's picks too. Victor Marrero, here we go again. Strong and drip prices are at a discount now. This is crypto, ladies and gentlemen. You want passive income? We got you. We got that too. That's the same as dividends, but in case of dividends, this is crypto where you earn rewards. Strong block, drip, you earn 10% on the coin price every day. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Better than dividend stocks. And you can compound on strong. Well, strong and drip, you actually have to withdraw to recompound, but nonetheless, Celsius Network and Nexo, you earn interest on your money every day. Compounds every Monday. So everybody who has Celsius and Nexo, you guys got the email today. You got rewards. Our interest from the crypto that Celsius and Nexo is holding. If you're interested in that, ladies and gentlemen, the link is down below for Celsius and Nexo if you deal with crypto. Also, get your free $10 of Bitcoin from Coinbase. The link is down below. Get your free $5 of Shiba or Doggy Coin or ADA. The link is down below for Webull. All right. So that's what we do. Chili Davis. Thanks, love. All right. Chili Davis is showing out tonight. And then Trucker Trey, Thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Money Making Mondays, because Trucker Trace coming with the heat tonight. Drop some gems for you guys as well. So you never know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, with these gems. All right. But here's what we do know. I'm going to bring out some other things. So it's not over yet. Hold on. You guys already know. These are some of the ones that I like. So I'm going to give you guys some other things to think about regarding dividend stocks. And everybody knows what we're going to talk about here. All right. Everybody in the SSN Nation, they've heard these before. Now, I'm not going to give any new surprises today, but this is a surprise for a lot. Here's AM Midstream Corporation. I know you haven't heard of it, but look at this. 9.32% on your money, ladies and gentlemen. Not 4, not 5, not 3, not 2, not 8, but 9.32%. All right. Now, I'm going to save. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to save the best for last right now. But here goes another one. Check this out. All right. Oh, yes. Yes, SHLX. I know some of you who are new here goes, hey, Eric, I don't know what that company is. But again, 8.84% on your money. All right, at this price point. Remember, if the price goes down, the dividend yield goes up. All right. So that's why this is very interesting. If the stock market does do this crash thing, and that's what Trucker Trey was talking about. If it does go down 10, 20, 30%, you'll be over 10% with your dividends on your money. And that's where you want to be, right? So there's SHLX, everybody on podcasts. You can check that out. And then, of course, it's already been mentioned, because this is one that has my heart, because originally it was only like $5. Now we're down to 8.69%, but some of us are earning 16, 17% because years ago this was only $5. It was something like that, $5, $4.80, $4.50. I can't remember. Let's see. We'd have to go back 5. Yeah, here we go. $4. Look at that. That's about where we were at. $4, 4, 5. So on that dip 2 years ago in April, we were buying this dip. So around $4, this made it like 17%, 17, 18, 16, somewhere in there. So, and they give dividends every month. It's only 72 cents per share, but they give you 6 cents every month per share. It adds up, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So that's another one, PSEC. Now, there's going to be one more that I mentioned on, I think it was Friday night live stream. So you guys are going to see this one. Save the highest one for last. Orchard, ORC. We were talking about this for years as well. Another one, double-digit return on your investment. 17.3, ladies and gentlemen, at this price point. I don't know if they're going to keep this up, though. But do your due diligence, check it out, because, things are dropping. But 17% on your money is pretty serious. Now, I haven't checked out Maine, because I just haven't. They're down to 6% in dividends, because now they're up to $42. Look at this. It was half price, ladies and gentlemen, in 2020. In the teens is when we bought it. It was 17, 16, 18. It was under 20. And we were telling people then. So you do realize that we're making 12 or 13% on our money, because it's double the price. All right. Because it's 6 and 6 is 12. So if the price is less than half, that means we were in double digits for the last 2 years. All right. Just giving you an idea. Just saying. See, some of you might be saying, hey, we didn't know that. Now I'm going to show you something that is dividend stocks that now I've shown you those. Here's just what a random website shows us the 25 highest dividend stocks dated February 1st, 2022. The lowest dividend stock that we showed here has been giving out dividends for years. I believe it was 6 point something. Look at where these guys start at. 7.6. NPK. Presto Industries. 6.16 is OKE. All right. You see what I'm saying? Information matters. You never know. But I believe you guys know we didn't have anything under 6% in that list that I just gave you. Our short list. And so they're calling this the top 25 dividend funds. And I disagree. Needless to say, because I don't want to see you guys getting 3%, 2%, 4% on your money when there's easily companies that's been giving dividends for the last 8, 10 years that are giving you 8, 9, 10%, 12% or more on your money. All right. Let's call it what it is. Winners again. All right. Let's go. Eric. That's why it's hard when you have excess cash, experience in real estate, cash flow, asset. What's your next move like chess? Exactly. The next move like chess. So again, it's a beautiful thing because any of you can do it. All right. Stock market, you can do. Real estate investing, you can do. Now, I want to get into some other things. But before I do that, please smash the like button. And because I just been talking about be where you want, how you want, when you want, you guys know I've been running these promos. So I came up with number 10 promo tonight because I did number 11. The number 10 promo is the jazz where, the Napa Valley Jazz Festival, right? So we did that on Friday night. So today I'm going to do number 11. And so I'm going to take a short drink, get me something, in my some water, and I'll play number 11. Then we'll come right back, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. But the short promo for SSN Lifestyle starting a business. Here we go. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have gear at StopStrugglingNow.com. So I figured I might as well show you the SSN Nation hat, Stop Struggling Now with the trim. And we have other gear as well, like, this too, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, all of that. So I figured I'd sport this right now. We have others. You can go to the StopStrugglingNow.com website, check out the gear. And oh, by the way, since it's SSN Nation Money Making Mondays, we have a new promo. That's right. Something a little different. All right. So let's see what we got here tonight. Stocks. So there's some stocks that we talked about. Gino Chimiente. He's a fan. I'm a fan. Mr. Financial's a fan. Chipotle, ladies and gentlemen. Talking about Chipotle for the last 2 years. And some people did not believe. I don't know who that would be because they're perfect. They're small. It's walk in, walk out generally, but they do have seating. They're mobile. What I mean by mobile is their place is so small that they can just put them almost anywhere they want to in high traffic areas. A small footprint. So I just want to show you 2020, it was $566 a share. Look at what it is today. Thank you, Gino Chimiente. He may be watching, may come in later. But we've been talking about Chipotle for the last 2 years. So anytime, you could have got in and you would be doing well. Now, Chipotle doesn't have a dividend though, but appreciation, we like appreciation. We also like 3 times our money, right? We like that. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. There's always more than one way. So CMG, as you can see, is the stock symbol. And then we've been talking about this other one. There's going to be a metaverse. So where should you be? We're talking about stocks, ladies and gentlemen. This is all my opinion. All right. You have CMG. Let's see here. I mean, sorry, not CMG. I need Nvidia. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, so let me get Nvidia up here. I think I have it already, but we'll do it again. See what happens. Nvidia. So once again, I'm going to give Curtis Davis his accolades because in 2020, $66, ladies and gentlemen, $73. And quite frankly, he actually said it in 2019 as well, when it was only $38-40. He said, hey, and by the way, we have video from 3 years ago. You'll see he's there saying, get Nvidia, get AMD, get all these other ones, Tesla and the rest. Now look, 266. Who knew? He did. Everybody knows. We're having metaverse. Metaverse is going to need these chips in Nvidia, along with other chip makers as well. TSMC, TSEM. Those are chip makers. All right. So that's another place that you should find yourself. And then, of course, I talked about NEO earlier, EV markets. You should be interested in the EV market. So we're going to go back again. Remember, back in the day, when it first came out, it was like $6 and something. It went up to 14. That's right. On the first day, in 24 hours, it went up to 13, 14. And I said, is 100% on your money good enough? Because you should have sold your shares, some shares then to get 100% return back on your money in one day and then hold the rest. Well, if you would have held the rest, look at what happened. It went down to $2.50, $3. It was dying, $1.62. You could have dollar cost average down, but would you have believed in the Chinese automaker? Who knows? But then in 2020, it was $3.20. You still had another opportunity. But did you invest when there was blood in the streets? That's why it takes guts. You have to take risk. It takes guts to take risk. And a lot of people will not do it when there's blood in the streets. And if you would have bought it, those prices in the threes, which could have been done May 2020, you would have been 600% on your money. Gino Chimiente would have sold and bought in many times. But nonetheless, you could have had 600% on your money even right now. But this is why I sold NEO at the end of last year, because it dropped to around 34. And I said, you know what? I got to sell. Let me take my 1,000% on money. What am I waiting for? Trying to be greedy? I'm acting like I'm in a casino where I win $1 million, but I don't leave. And I keep saying I'll win more or I'll break the bank. I'm not going to break the bank. Give me my 1,000% return. I'm out. That's what you have to decide, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And then I'll give you another EV play as well, because a lot of people have heard of Lucid. So even at these prices, are they undervalued? I think so. What do you think, though? Because see, Lucid at one time was up here. It's negative 53% along with NEO over the last year. Do you think these are going to be good investments? Because if you do, there could be some more blood in the streets and you might be able to buy these for even less than what they are now. Are you going to buy in? That's the question, long term. All right, let's see what people are saying. Let's go to the chat. Okay. Let's see. A3 Saval, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hello, SSN fam. A lot of opportunities out here. Just have to seek it. Very well said. have to be looking for opportunities in order to find them. Diesel Mike is in the house. He has the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he has the icon. He has his tagline. Good evening, Eric and SSN family. Good evening to you too, Diesel Mike. I appreciate you being here and your support. Victor Marrero, Trucker Trade, good list. I love SCHD. I know. As soon as he said it, I was like, look at this. He's in with the Marrero fam. Invested in a total of 105 top gun companies, 2.86% dividends. I like Jeppy. Oh, yeah. There goes another one, ladies and gentlemen, with the 6.83% dividend yield. Notice that wasn't on the top 25 list, but it's number 2 if you go by 6.83, and that is the bank. So that's pretty cool. Chase. Diesel Mike, what's better in the long run? Lower interest rate and higher mortgage, or lower mortgage and higher interest rate? Well, actually, it's the lower part. Let's just put it that way. So in other words, you want a lower interest rate right now. That's why if you can refi and get a low interest rate, which might be hard to do now because they've already increased it, but if you can get a lower interest rate than what you have right now, you should refi into it, take out some equity along the way, and use that equity to invest in other assets. The lower mortgage works the same way as the lower interest rate, because what you should be doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, you should always play game. Play the game. You got to play chess, as Denzel says. This is checkers, not chess. All right? I mean, this is chess, not checkers. All right? But anyhow, messed up. But nonetheless, because here's the thing. Let's just say you have a mortgage of, I don't know, $2,000 a month. Is there a way to reduce your mortgage below that? Because interest rates are going to go up. Not that it's going to affect you. If you have an adjustable rate loan, you better get a fixed rate loan ASAP. But if you have a fixed rate loan and it's $2,000 a month for your mortgage, and then if you can refi it and they say, hey, we'll refi it and we'll take it down to $1,700, I would do that. The same token, if somebody has a high interest rate or you feel it's a high interest rate, you need to find out if you can get a lower interest rate, period. All right. So you want a lower mortgage and lower interest rate right now, immediately. If you have equity in your property, get a home equity line of credit, take the money out and invest it immediately. And you're going to invest it in something that gives you back a return on investment so you can pay off the place you live in plus the money that you borrow. All right. So you want to do those type of moves. You want to make sure you're going to be able to pay the lowest, because after the Feds increase their interest rate, if they do a 0.5%, you could easily find yourself into 4.9, 5%, 5.5% mortgage territories next month. All right. So you want to make sure you get it as low as possible right now. Don't delay. Tomorrow, make the phone call. All right. So hopefully that answers your question. Higher interest rate. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. No, you want a lower interest rate, lower mortgage all the way around. Trucker Trade, thanks, fam. Good info. Exactly. Diesel Mike, my opinion. It all depends. Long-term, meaning as primary residence, i.e. planning to keep property forever. If yes, I'll do the first one. If not, I would do the second option. There you go. There's another point of view. And to bring it up, lower mortgage and higher interest rate. Yeah, I just like to put yourself in a lower mortgage and lower interest rate, period. You know interest rates are going up, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fact. So if you're planning on doing anything, you need to do it now. All right? Because you might still be able to get a lower interest rate than what you have, which in turn lowers your mortgage. And then if you refi, you might be able to take money out and still have the same mortgage payment, but now you can use that money and go buy an asset that pays you and helps pay off your home. That's the play. So that's what we're talking about here. Oh my goodness, here he is, the man of the hour, Gino Shimmy NT. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. How is everyone doing tonight? Everyone is doing fine. Hopefully you have been doing well yourself. We were just talking about your sale, I say. I was just talking about you by taking those short-term profits, 25, 30, 40%, and never looking back, taking profits while you can. You're not sitting around waiting for it to be 100% on your money. You're willing to take it right then and there, reinvest, take some more little bits of profits. That's what he does. Edmund Vilbert, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And oh, by the way, Altria. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you so much, Edmund Vilbert. I like 7%, and I actually like Altria because they actually did some things with cannabis. So therefore, we're waiting for that next wave of voting where another 3-4 states approves of cannabis selling or whatever they approve cannabis to do. So their stock, it's just sitting down there along with the other cannabis stocks, and cannabis stocks are just meandering about in the little barely over a dollar, under a dollar, 50 cents, 30 cents for a whole bunch of companies. And that would be good investments. That's the future. Thank you so much, Edmund Vilbert. At Gino, welcome back. Uh-oh, somebody's giving us some ETFs. There's VOO. These are Vanguards. These are one of my favorites because they have low fees. VGT, I like it. JEPI, I like it. Nadine M, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Says hello. Excited to be here. Thank you. We're excited to have you. Thank you. We just bought a place in Vista Cana. Oh my, raise the roof. This is beautiful. Even though the Dean N is not really a member of this SSN Nation. I've never seen her name before, but she could have been watching. But hopefully she is now 35 people that we know about. That's what we're up to that have bought in the Dominican Republic. And of course, you can't just come in here, Nadine N, and just say we bought in Vista Cana. You're going to have to give us a little more details. We're excited for you. Let us know which project did you buy into, what size unit, how much was it? Let us know, although if you tell us which size unit and which project, we kind of know the prices. But I'm waiting to hear from you anxiously. Congratulations. That is awesome. Which project did you buy into? Man, any update on Wonderland Time and Olympus Dow? Yes, Edmund Vilbert. Wonderland Time. Man, they're going through it, ladies and gentlemen, going down in flames. In fact, I haven't even checked Wonderland Time because they got the free BSGG. Let me go see here. Let's go see crypto price, shall we? I don't know what's been happening, quite frankly, because this was a long term for me. I still left my money in there, even though it's down to whatever. Let's see here. Wonderland Time price now is $323. That's not good. 309 potentially. So that's not a good price there. 311. Not good. Still earning rebases, I guess, but that's not going to be good enough at these prices because as it sits right now, I'm literally a negative. If I take out the 350 profits and take that away, the 1100 ends up being whatever, 750. So yeah, half gone. So basically, whatever the difference between 750 and 311, $439 in the red right now with Wonderland Time. Okay, Laser, I got your email. All right, I got your email. What did he get me here? Okay, I see you. Let's see. I see you. All right. I won't reveal what you picked, but that's fine. No problem. So we have Laser. He's the winner. And congratulations once again. All right. I have your name. I won't disclose it unless you allow me to. I'll send you an email. And just let me know. Otherwise, I'll refer to Laser and I'll show him what you got. In fact, I might just say what it is now. He's not a Bengals fan or a Rams fan. So he has a t-shirt combo set, New York Giants, Fanatics branded. And actually, it looks very nice. It looks like the New York Football Giants. I like it. Oh, wow. It's a combo set that is short sleeve and long sleeve. I like it. Beautiful. Congratulations. The order will come up tomorrow. It'll be shipped. Well, I don't know when they ship, but the order, and I'll send you an email about the order. And then, of course, I'll make a little video so we have receipts so people know we don't have fake giveaways around here like other YouTubers. All right. So, anyhow, congratulations again, Laser. Appreciate it. Any update on, yeah, no, Wonderland Time is not good. No updates. You have to go to their Discord groups because they have so much going on. They're doing partnerships. They're asking for votes on doing this, that, and the other. Thanks at Victor Marrero. It's better to buy value than growth specials now, 2022 and beyond. Gino Scimmiente, ladies and gentlemen, this is the man. He's been investing in stocks for damn near 40 years. So you might want to pay attention to when this man speaks. You should listen. And like I told you, you never know who's here in the SSN Nation. Gino Scimmiente is kind enough to share his point of views. And he's been doing some things. It's better to buy value than growth. Specials now, 2022 and beyond. I agree with him 100%. Value stocks, ladies and gentlemen. I agree. Thank you for that. Yes, I was talking to somebody yesterday. Instead of making additional home payment, take 50% of it, invest in high yield ETF. There you go. That works for me. That works for me. Nadine N, congrats. Oh, man. Yes, exactly, Vanessa Kamagate. Congrats to another person who is seeing the vision, and it's just getting better and better and better over there in the DR. At Curtis Davis. Yes, sir. Agree with VOO, VGT, GP, Jeffy. I will add VTI, VYM, and SPYV. I like that. You do dollar cost averaging on these for more than 5 years, and you'll be a happy camper at the end. Oh, my, ladies and gentlemen, you got that pen, pad, and paper ready. Again, I'm going to leave this on the screen because, once again, you just got some more gems. You got some from Trucker Trey. You got some from Victor Marrero. You got some from Mr. Financial. And, in fact, let me go back up for the Trucker Trey entries because he has some, and you do your due diligence. Here you go. Some of these are stocks and some of these are ETFs, but the SCHD, SCHH, those are also like ETF index funds, along with VOO, VGT. So Mr. Financial, otherwise known as Chili Davis, he's also given out some. And here's his VOO, VGT. Check these out, ladies and gentlemen, or watch the replay. Either way works. All right. But 1 hour, 28 minutes in, please smash the like button so the YouTube gods know that we have people in the house. Or if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going because we have Nadine M. Congratulations. Another person here within the SSN Nation family has purchased Investacana. How exciting is that? Congratulations. Which project? Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, the woman went upscale. She's over at Sabana. Oh my, the Equestrian Center. Horses, and I'm assuming she has an Appaloosa over there or plans on having one over there. Or maybe that's an Appaloosa design. I don't know. I forget about Sabana, what their villas were called. But congratulations. You know why? Because I believe the property over there is going to increase in value also, because that's where I call the Equestrian Center. Even though it's kind of weird, it's not open to the public. It's kind of different as far as I can tell. But we will find out when they build it. But congratulations on that move. That's where they have the horses. And you can pick a home that you can actually house your horse. And some homes actually can be around the track, which I would think those would be the first ones that were sold. So let me know how close you are to, I guess, the Equestrian Center or the barns or the whatever. I don't know what they're calling it. But congratulations, Nadine M. And in fact, I get excited whenever anybody makes an asset purchase. the right way. It's pre-construction right now. And so I get excited, even though we're talking about stocks. Let me get into asset depreciation. So now let's just say she's using it for short-term rentals. Did you guys, we don't talk about depreciation, which can help you with your taxes. In fact, I don't think we've ever talked about that. So basically, you almost have like a 3.6% depreciation based on the replacement of the building. So if you're talking about $200,000, which is easily what Sabana could be, then she can write off like $7,000 per year in depreciation for not 1 year, not 2 years, not 5 years, not 10 years. How about 20 years? How about 25 years, ladies and gentlemen? That's crazy, right? Now you know why the rich stay rich. When you can write off $7,000, and you also know why somebody might want to inflate their real estate holdings. Yeah. I wonder why somebody would want to say their real estate is worth more than what it's really worth. When you have billions of dollars or hundreds of millions, then you can write off a hell of a lot more when you say your assets are worth a hell of a lot more, right? All right, so I don't have Sabana. I was going to pull up the Sabana PDF, but it looks like I don't have that, and that's kind of weird because I was actually going to show the prices. So, and if it was an Appaloosa unit, I was actually going to go look at it. But for some reason, I don't have Sabana, and I'm kind of shocked. What happened? What did I do wrong? I put it in the wrong location or something. What's going on here? Looks like I did. I don't have Sabana. Oh my goodness, I messed up. Dang, that's no fun. Oh well, that's life, ladies and gentlemen. You can't win them all, right? All right, Victor, compound interest. That's right. That's how we like to do it. Thank you, says Nadine N. Curtis Davis also says congrats. There we go. You see what I've been talking about. Take your profit while you cannot, when you have to. Exactly, Gino Shimiente. I did what after you were taking 20, 30%, the guy who's been investing for damn near, oh, wait, I said 40 years. Actually, it's been 50. So I was sitting there thinking, like, wait a minute, I have stuff here at 13,000, 1,300%, 1,500%, 2,000%. I was like, what am I doing? Sitting here not taking profits. So I had to take profits. I was like, no, this is crazy. So thank you for that and helping out everybody else in the stock market investing. Edmund Vilvert, do you have any rap memos with Wonderland? There we go. She says Sabana, 4 beds, 4 baths, pool, and gazebo. I will send you an email. Yes, it's the first time on the live. We are excited and we want to invest at Stop Struggling Now. Thank you so much, Nadine N. And that also means that is great move. Let me know how much it was. In fact, it bugs me. I don't have Sabana on my computer. I have the PDFs for everything. Okay. I don't know why I don't have it in the Dominican Republic. We might get lucky. Oh, yes, we're going to get lucky because they still have their website. Some of you are going to have a special treat. It appears they still have their website, I think. Let's see. Here we go. This is the Nadine N purchase. This is inside Vistacana, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. You see the horse. You see it. That's because it's an equestrian center over there. And you know, wherever there's equestrian centers, that is upscale, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the homes are generally look like. The way they design them is different. So I guess it'll scroll through so you guys will be able to see it. There you go. So we still get some, you can see down here at the bottom, Sabana Equestrian and Residences. Look at this, beautiful, with a loft even. I love their floor plans. I love their floor plans. The price actually was reasonable, used to be reasonable. I don't know what the price is now, but they used to be reasonable. So let's go look at some of these models, shall we? This is what Nadine, in fact, Nadine, I believe, is the only person that I think that has bought it Sabana. I don't think anybody else bought it Sabana. Here's what she bought, ladies and gentlemen. She's got a 2,000 square foot house. She's upscale. Here's the Appaloosa, 460 square meter lot. Oh my, 4 bedrooms. Wait. 4 bed. Actually, if it has a service, so do you have the 4.5? Either way, laundry, barbecue area. How beautiful. How beautiful is this? Congratulations once again. Awesome. I won't go into it any further. I was looking for the master plan so people can understand what's going on. This is Sabana, and this is in the middle. You can see the track. You can see where there might have the rodeo. This is pretty awesome. So she has bought a villa at Sabana. This is upscale. Wherever there's an equestrian or horse training or anything like that, it's pricey to live there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It looks like they're going to have security gates. So that's what I'm kind of, baffled about. I guess it's not going to be open like to the general public to just roll over there. I don't know if they're going to allow people if they have pastures somewhere where people can hold their horses if they don't live in Sabana. I don't know. But nonetheless, they have horse training and equestrian center, and that's enough to make your house values go up. And they're calling this an equestrian center, just what I'm calling it. So here you go. Like I said, it's gated, so I don't know how this is going to work, but there could be a rodeo at this joint. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Training center. People have homes that back to their own little pastures. This is pretty sweet. So congratulations, Nadine. I got to give you credit on this one. This ticks the boxes for upscale living, or at least if you don't live there and it's going to be short-term rentals, you're going to be able to charge a lot because your place is over 200 square feet and it sleeps 10 potentially. So I love it. No, I don't, Victor. No raps. Oh my goodness. We have a new member of the channel with the icon, Willie Sneed Jr. He's back and a member. Thank you so much. I humbly appreciate you becoming a member of the channel and showing the support. Much appreciated, Willie Sneed Jr. Thank you. Nadine says yes. Nadine N, thank you. Nadine N, that's awesome. Those villas are huge and so unique. Do you own or plan to own any horses? Exactly. Vanessa Comagate, check out. Okay, I don't know what those are. QYLD, RYLD, XYLD. I'm not familiar with those. Trucker Trey coming in strong, coming in hot. We're gonna have to go find this out, right? What is it? What is this? QLYD? Is this stock? Oh no, it's a dividend of some sort. It has dividends on the drop-down menu. So we're going to have to go find out what this is. Global X ETF, NASDAQ 100. All right. Is this a dividend yield 11%? Trucker Trey dropping some gems because we like over 10%, right? We like that. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. 11%. It's over 10%. We love that. Okay, this doesn't say that though here. So I don't know what's going on. It says it on NASDAQ. Annual dividend $2.43. 11.99% yield at this price is what it's saying at NASDAQ. So this is interesting. I'm going to bring you guys in on this and so you can see it. And I'm going to leave on Gino Chimiente's. His advice has always been priceless. Now, this isn't coming up like oh, here we are. Cash. $2.46 on a $20. Yeah, that's 11%. Got to give them credit. 11%. We like that. QYLD. Thank you so much for dropping that one, Trucker Trey. Much appreciated. Gino Shimiente. If you're going to be in the stock market today, be ready to take your profit fast and don't worry about taxes. You need to make money. Exactly. I 100% agree. All right, but Trucker Trey dropped some other stuff too. RYLD. All right, Trucker Trey. Major. You guys never know. Bring your pen, pad, and paper. Trucker Trey entering the fray. He's handling it down some gems. Double-digit gems. I like double digits. This goes along with my conversation the other night about what athletes should be doing. Okay, once again, it doesn't say dividends on the Global X, so why does this not NAV, net expense? Doesn't say anything about, oh, wait, here we go, dividends. 13%, $3.01 per share in the past year. I'm not familiar with these funds, but whatever these are, ETF, covered call ETF, whatever these are, they could be high risk, could be low risk, but you got to do your own due diligence. This one right here, RYLD, ladies and gentlemen, another double-digit return. Is this long-term or temporary, Trucker Trey? That is awesome. And now we have XYLD as well. I won't get into that one, but I'll allow you guys to do your own research. And if this is something you want to get into, that's how simple it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the beauty of the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. You just never know what gems are going to be dropped here. So I appreciate it, Trucker Trey, once again. Beautiful. And Nadine says, no plan, just love horses. Also, it would be different to rent Airbnb with that option. Yes, and yes. That changes. You can enter into a whole different ball game because now you can actually provide a horse, which is interesting. I know they're expensive. Or you can do something else along the horse theme if necessary. But again, that anybody that drives around and they do their rodeos or whatever and they stay in the Punta Cana area, they could stay at your place knowing that there's stables there probably and some other things that would take care of their horse for a few nights. So now you're going to have a different type of renter and you can charge more because it's already an upscale place. So it's beautiful. MPLX. Oh, yeah. We love MPLX. We love that. We love Marathon Petroleum at 8.76%. Edmund Vilvert. I mean, I like oil stocks anyhow. It's just that now that they're at their all-time high, the stock might not perform properly, but, you know, it is what it is. If you want 8% right now at this price point, 8.76% dividend on your money, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's the Marathon Petroleum Corporation. Edmund Vilvert. All right. Trucker Trey, thanks, fam. I'll be putting some money in stock, so this will help. Exactly. That's how we do it. Gino, do you have a channel or IG? G code 410. Gino Shimiente stays undercover. He only comes out to help out every now and then. G code. Nadine M, agree. That's a good target population for that area. Not too many folks can afford that hobby, so there will be a mature population loaded with money. Good for you. Exactly, Victor Morrell. My assessment, exactly. Nadine, I got lucky. Someone changed their lot number as they were able to get another lot, and I took their lot with the price from last year, saved $333K. Oh, my goodness. Nadine M got last year's prices this year. She saved $33,000. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about, being at the right place, right time, looking for the opportunity in the first place. She was looking and then executed. Beautiful. I love it. This is awesome. Nadine, you got to be kidding me. You already went in with a 33K equity and just wait once everything is developed. This is another league. Exactly. This is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, with pre-construction. In case you missed it last year, you still have a chance. You still have a chance. Can you believe that? That was beautiful. $33,000. She didn't have to pay the 313, or I think it was 317 now was the price for most of those places and up. So she didn't have to pay that. Jesus. What a deal for you, Nadine. Props, congratulations. Trucker Trey. It's a monthly paying covered call ETF, tracking the QQU index. XY is tracking the S&P 500. RI is tracking the Russell. Thank you, Trucker Trey, for dropping the gems, letting people know. But those are nice. I like double digits. 13%. We get to stay on inflation. 12%, 11.9. Stay around inflation. All of these, as long as you can stay at or above inflation, you're winning. You're not losing like putting in a bank. All right. So that's the least you can do. Trucker Trey, Nadine N. My wife trains horses. You'd be her new bestie. Gino Shimiente. I will give you tonight a great advice. Buy oil stocks. This is the time to profit. You got to take the money off the table. Buy oil stocks. He's saying buy oil stocks. Gino Shimiente came in late. Anybody who saw the first hour, they know what I said too. Buy oil stocks. Exactly. And some of the oil stocks even give dividends, even they're small, but buy oil stocks. I agree. Nadine, that's fire. Yes, it is, G Code. This is what we're talking about here. All things assets, passive income, possibilities, upsides. All right. Thanks, Gino. We hear you. That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour, 46 minutes in. Please smash the like button. Click the all notification bell if you like what we're talking about. Subscribe to the channel. Or you can be like William Sneed Jr., a new member of the channel. And I want to welcome him here again. He now has the icon next to his name, which means on Wednesday nights, he can be in the chat room like we are right now. But on Wednesday nights, only people can watch who are not members with the icon. You can't be in the chat room. So I'll rephrase. On Wednesday, everybody can watch, but only members with the icon can be in the chat room. So again, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have live streams at 8:50 p.m. Monday and Wednesday. On Friday, it's 9:10 p.m. All right. And again, he went to No, I Don't, Victor, regarding his W memo, rap memo. All right. With this war in Russia, oil will be going 100 to 120. Yes, that's why he's saying it. If there's a war, you're right. And just to give you an idea, the marathon, MPLX is one, CVX is Chevron. What is Phillips 76? I can't remember all the symbols. But again, my AM is presently giving us 8, 9, 10% dividends, and the price is probably going to go up. But what is, geez, I can't remember. It was on the list. I don't remember. Exxon, XOM, it's their stock price. Phillips 76 looks to be $85. So I agree with this 100%. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for being here. Now, down below in the description, get your free $10 from Coinbase, free $5 from Webull of Doggy Coin. All right, $10 of Bitcoin from Coinbase. Get your free shares of stock from Robinhood and Webull. All those links are down below. Excuse me. Speaking of other things, such as real estate, you might want to get your .crypto domain. Like, for instance, we have stopstrugglingnow.crypto, ericbirds.crypto, where people can actually send me crypto just by giving my stopstrugglingnow.crypto name. People can send it direct without me having to send that alphanumeric code. All right. Celsius Network, Voyager, and Nexo, those are places where you hold your crypto and they give you rewards, aka interest, by holding your crypto there. And some of these are mostly like 8%, 9%, only a few are over 10% as a United States citizen. United States just ruled against United States citizens being able to have interest. Nexo sent out a message. That's how crazy it is. The rest of the free world can get interest on their crypto. So there's something that happened with an agreement, and that's terrible. So those are the things you want to do as well. And once again, the Discord group for Stop Struggling Now. Yes, there is one. It's not really active like normal Discord groups because I don't really understand it. But there's a link down below so we can get it started. And also the newsletter, in case you haven't signed up for the newsletter, please do. The link is down below. It's the first link. Second link is the Discord group. The reason why is because how many people received a notification from YouTube tonight? How many people saw the trailer tonight? That's what I need to know. Out of thousands of members, only a few hundred people receive notifications from YouTube, and only less than 5 people usually see the trailer. All right. So I just want to find out if there's anybody still here who saw the trailer and all that. All right. Now, Trucker Trey, clearly I'm a truck driver. Look into transportation, stock, and shipping. I agree with that as well. Prices up 600+% since last year. Exactly, Trucker Trey. You exactly have that right. Transportation companies, trucking companies, delivery companies, they're all up. I agree with you 100%. Thank you again for the gems. Trucker Trey is going across the board, diversified. He's giving you guys a whole bunch of stocks. You just got to do your due diligence and see if it's worth it, or are you going to wait for the stocks when the market pain comes? Or are you going to pick them up then? Here's some oil stocks. Oh, okay. All right. He's got an energy company up here first. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Devon Energy Corp. Very, very interesting. He picked DVN, and it has a 7% yield. This is a Buffett company, is what not really Buffett's company, but Buffett invested in this company, I believe. So you got to give him credit. Very well done, Gino Scimienti. And then he's saying the FANG pioneer. I don't know if he's referring to the FANG stocks, which I don't know if that's what he means, but I agree. If he's saying FANG stocks, I agree. I agree with this. If he's referring to Diamondback Energy, 1.52%. But again, this is what their stuff looks like, doubled over the last year. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looked like about a year and a half ago when Gino Scimienti was like, hey, did you get that CMG? And Curtis Davis knew about Chipotle. I knew, a few people knew about it. And we were all like, yeah, those are good stocks to invest in. And even at that time, it's tripled, because most people were like $500, $600. What? That's already a lot. But who knew it would be $1,500 or $1,600 too? We knew. So Gino Scimienti dropping gems as well. All right. Vanessa Comagate says, I got notification YouTube and trailer. Oh my. Right on. At least we have one, and now 2 got the YouTube notification and saw the trailer. That is beautiful. That's 2 people that saw it. That is at least better than none. Because last week, man, Victor Marrero even reported he didn't see anything. So this is good news. Maybe we're back on track here, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. All right. We're almost 2 hours in. I'm pretty much going to wrap this up shortly. But hold on. You guys know it's Money Making Mondays. And I did show one of the previews, but we got to start talking about Stop SSN Lifestyle. All right. There's some new things coming out, old things that did not resonate too well with the fitness thing and the food thing. I'm probably going to retweet that, because we're going to start getting a little more serious now, because we got the Ring of Fire that's going to be coming out, where people can actually make investments into passive income opportunities. And what we mean by passive income opportunities, in case you don't know, is passive income means this. You make an investment, and I'll use like Fundrise or whatever. I don't really, well, it's different actually. I won't use Fundrise. What I mean by that is you make an investment, okay, and then you receive a return on your investment either every month or every 3 months. And you don't have to do anything. passive income. The business is running itself because you made an investment, you receive passive income. SSN Lifestyle has passive income depending on which membership level you're at. All right, because there are profits shared at each membership level called bonus pools. But again, I don't have a link for ssnlifestyle.com down below, but you can always go check it out. I'll start promoting this a little bit more because I'm about to bring that up a little more because I'm able to finally wrap up some, not wrap up, but deal with family business a different way and get my head right. All right. So, yes, because my boys are wrapping up the nails. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. We got to get in on it. You guys already know well, you guys don't know. I'm already on the list to get a couple of those anyhow. So either way, it's going down. So it's going to be beautiful. Passive income. We get your money back within 6 months or less. Already in the malls for you. That's right. Already. We'll get to that later. You're going to have to come back, ladies and gentlemen, and check out SSN Lifestyle. You guys will be the first to know, even though there's SSN Lifestyle channel. You can go over there and sign up, do whatever you want to do, but they'll know about it as well. But since SSN Lifestyle is part of SSN Nation and it's a derivative of SSN Nation members get to know about things first, generally. All right. So that's how we do it. All right. So I did run that promo. Well, I'm about to run another promo, ladies and gentlemen, and then I'm going to wrap this up. So this promo is just a little bit different. All right. So you guys can check this out. And oh, by the way, again, everybody with the icon, which means you're a member of the channel, you can always join me live if you want to. You don't have to show your face. They have these other things. Let me see. I don't know how to do the icon. But anyhow, you can put an icon on the screen if you wanted to. So if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to. So, but you can only get the link under the community tab in the YouTube channel. So on our YouTube channel, you get the community link. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, Edmund Vilvert bringing up the DRIV before I run the promo. I haven't even checked what happened with DRIV. Now that he brings this up, let's see what's happened over the last year with the autonomous driving. This looks like EV play. We only got basically, oh, wait, that's not far enough back. Hold on. Here we are. Oh, it's doubled. That would be a Gino Chimiente sell at 85%. You would take the money and run. Beautiful. Thank you for mentioning that, Edmund Vilvert. Thank you so much, because that's another one. That's another one. I am happy to be here. So thankful. Well, we're thankful for you to show up and be here and tell us the information. That was so beautiful. And so, you know, we have updates here. We just had Mr. Stasio on talking about lots over there that you can build a custom home a little bit bigger than yours, but it's not an equestrian center like what you have. So basically you have the best of both worlds inside in a hobby, like Marrero said, where people spend a lot of money. So I got to give it to you on that. And you bought it at the 33% less, got $33,000 equity. That is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that? She got last year prices this year because somebody switched their lots and they gave it to her instead of upping the price. Beautiful work. Where else can you get that from? Great job. All right. So I'm going to run this promo because it's almost 2 hours in. And we're going to wrap this up unless somebody else has the promos. But we're not going to wrap it up yet because you guys know after this promo, we'll come back, talk a little bit. And in case somebody has any questions, comments, or anything else, or some more gems to drop, you never know. So check out this promo, ladies and gentlemen. Number 12. It's new. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, found some video, some more stuff. SSN lifestyle. This is what happens when you have passive income. You can be any place, anytime, anywhere, do what you want, when you want, how you want. That's what we're operating under right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you can do. But first, you got to get your assets. Second, you have to be patient. Third, you have to take profits when profits are necessary. Fourth, long term. Fifth, passive income. That's when you're making money while you sleep, while you're doing YouTube videos, while you are awake, while you're on vacation, whatever that is, while you're in the Dominican Republic, while you're in Mexico, Canada, Switzerland, Hawaii, Philippines, wherever, you're still making money. That's where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen. A little comfortable. All right. And you do have to take a few years to obtain this sometimes. All right. Just keep that in mind. All right. Let's talk about it. Okay. Yes, that was a blessing. Exactly. Yes, that was a blessing, Nadine. Exactly. It was. Yes, Vanessa. And Vanessa, speaking of that, so what happened with that offer? It didn't get accepted, I believe was the answer, but did you actually offer more? Did you up your price? Let us know. All right, because I know you've been looking for property, trying to make it happen. So let us know what you think. All right. Let's see here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours, 2 minutes in, and we're going to have to wrap this up. If anybody has any questions or wants to comment about anything, and before I go, since we have another winner, I'm going to go to Dominican today, and we have another person who's in the Vistacana area. So let's go look and see what's was reported. Occupancy due to COVID is below 10%. We like that. Let's see what else. Best 5 hotels in the Dominican Republic are Barrel Star Grand Vivaro. Okay. I don't see anything happening here. I know why. I'm not in the tourism section. Oh, they're promoting that one. The Icelanders look to return to the warmth. Okay, Aeromar's coming. Removal of restriction boosts arrival of Russian tourists. There we go. February, this is the one. 390K tourists have arrived so far. We got to look at this right here. What date is this? That's as of, well, that's probably a couple of days out. So now we're going to be at 3 weeks. So that looks like 500,000, ladies and gentlemen. We're on track for 6 million this year. Well below my number. I thought we would be at 7.5, 8 million. But hey, 6 million during COVID, we're still good. If we stay on track of 500,000 every month or thereabouts, we'll be at 6 mil. And then out of the 6 million, 400,000 are coming to Punta Cana area. So that means they need to build more condos, which will be ours, will be online next year. That'll be a beautiful thing. That will be a beautiful thing. So there we go. That's the latest that we can find out from Dominican today. Marriott has new resort in Puerto Plata. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what Wednesday brings. Hopefully you guys will join us on Wednesday. All right. Trucker Trey. Can you talk more about SSN Lifestyle membership and everything it is? I cannot tonight because I got to wrap it up. But in short, basically we have 4 different memberships. So we have the Founders Club membership, which actually cost I think it's still at 2350, 2,350. That entails a lot of things. Like you get a week in one of the penthouses in Dominican Republic next year. You also get VIP to the business party next year in April. You also get other perks such as the Coco Bongo tickets. You get like a Saona Island tour, but it's generally, and some other things. You can go to ssnlifestyle.com, and then it includes other things because it, as a founders club member, when we have things like fingernails to go offer comes up, you can participate in the vending machine. So the vending machine for acrylic nails, once we have, you can invest in that, and then whatever percentage of the investment you're in, you will receive potentially, more than likely, whatever profits there are, they're going to be split amongst all the members. Founders Club members always has first dibs on getting into any Ring of Fire investments, like a Shark Tank, except we call ours Ring of Fire. So there's other ones that are going to come up as well. But Founders Club members, the reason why they pay the most is what it says. We're in pre-launch, and it also means that you get that. Now, there's other things such as you get to promote some other items from the website and send people to SSN Lifestyle. You receive commission. You also are going to be, as a Founders Club member, be able to rent out another property, real estate. Other memberships cannot do that. Only you and Premier, Founders Club and Premier members are the only ones that'll be able to do that. So now you'll have another stream of revenue that you can participate in. And there's a bonus pool for the Founders Club, separate from Premier, separate from Elite, separate from Pro memberships. Then it starts going down. Next is Premier membership. They also have set of perks in theirs. Then you have the Elite membership, perks in theirs, and then you have Pro memberships. Some of these memberships includes like a $400 or $500 every year. You're able to use a boat. You get a boat certificate. So that allows you to get 2 or 3 hours use of a boat every year around the world that you'll have access to and be able to use. That also gets you into a whole bunch of other things as memberships go. So there's different levels. There's even free. Free means you're going to be more of a referral marketer, affiliate marketer, but you still receive commission. So that's how I'm just running through it real short, but I'll talk about it even more on Wednesday night. So hopefully I'll see you at Wednesday, or I'll see you on Friday night live stream. And you can also search the channel and look up SSN Lifestyle Membership, because there's a video on it as well. All right. So that's hopefully can help you out in the short version, because I can be talking about it for about 20, 30 minutes. Stella Luna Airport is also going to have a logistics center, total $280 million investment. Good God almighty. That is awesome. Are we talking about the Punta Cana Airport? Because they are already going to expand that. They're going to have to expand it. They have way too many visitors coming through there. And I really don't like it. Quite frankly, it could be a little easier. Well, actually, it's easy. But nonetheless, they need to expand that and have some, well, they do have a cafeteria in there and that, but, they need to make that a little bit different, so to speak. Let's just put it this way. You land at Punta Cana, and it just looks like a normal welcome to Fantasy Island type of thing, right? So that's the beauty of it. Trucker Trey, thanks. No worries. There's a lot more to it, but like I said, go check out the channel, search the Stop Struggling Now channel, or go to ssnlifestyle.com. Either way, you'll see what the memberships entail. But the Founders Club membership is top of the line. And there's only 15 total spots available. So once they're gone, nobody else can have that membership, because you're always going to be first, because it's a Founders Club membership for a reason. You're always going to be first. So that's why you get VIP to events. You get 3 nights, 4 days for to stay some other place, in other resort areas, Mexico, Hawaii, Vegas, Orlando, whatever, different places. There's different perks. And then the other memberships have less perks than the Founders Club. Premier has less than the Founders Club. Then Elite has less than Premier and Founder Club. And then Pro has less than all the rest. Pro is just basic membership, but nonetheless, you still in bonus pools. You can still get in on Ring of Fire deals. It's just that you get in at the last. So if we have spots left, whenever we do any type of Ring of Fire investments, depending on your level, you're either first, second, third, or fourth in. And if first, the Founders Club members put in enough where we don't need any other investment, then nobody else can get in. That's the perks of being in the Founders Club. So that's how it works. Yes, the Punta Cana Airport, that 280 million, that means they can revamp this thing. I will check the site as well. And then, yes, that's beautiful. How sweet is that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up 2 hours and 10 minutes in. I had to make it a little short tonight, but it's okay. Thank you so much for all the gems that were dropped tonight. Thank you for the new membership from Mr. Sneed Jr. Much appreciated. Thanks for all the gems, everybody. It was one hell of a ride to give people that stock market pain is coming, and you gave them solutions with dividend stocks, index funds, ETFs, and a way to think about taking your profits from the market and thinking about oil stocks, thinking about other stocks. It's a wonderful night. Hopefully you had that pen, pad, and paper. And if you missed any of this, you might want to watch the replay. And remember, bring your pen, pad, and paper. All right, we're going to wrap it up. So thank you so much, everybody. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, but just stay diligent. Whatever little bit of money you have, pay yourself first, which means put it into some sort of investments. It doesn't matter the amount. Something that's going to make you more money. Make your money work for you while you're sleeping, while you're at work. So that way you don't have to keep working for all of the money yourself. All right? And with all that said, keep your head up. Keep moving. And I'm out.